Okay, dear students, let's start from question number 3 now. In the following APs, find the missing terms in the boxes. Now, till question number 1 and 2, we got AP. We just concluded the value of A and D or N. But in this question, what is the difference from this first and second? Our one of the arithmetic progression term is missing here. For example, this is 2, then the missing term here, and this is 26. So how to identify these questions? For that, where to start from? The first term, we can say 2 is the first term, second term is missing there, and the third term is 26. Similarly, in second question also, the first term is missing, second term is given, it is A2. Third term is missing, and the fourth term is given here. So in the beginning of the topic, I just explain you how to find number of terms, and the formula is general term formula n is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So for first term a is equal to d, for second term a plus d, for third term a plus 2d, for fourth term a plus 3d, and so on. That you, if you want to revise, you can see the first or second video of downloaded by me. So let's start how to solve this question now. See, the first term and the third term is given. So let me write down the question here. The first question, it is given as 2, then a block is given here, empty block, and then we have 26. It clearly means the value of missing term you have to find out. Now if I'll consider as 2 the first term of arithmetic progression, so we know that first term is always a and it is equal to 2. Second term is missing here, but the third term is given, and the third term is given as a3 is equal to 26. Only what you have to write, the general term of a3. We know that the general term of a3 is a plus 2 minus 1 into d. Once again I am writing for you, it is a plus 2d. Here it is 3, a plus 2d. So I will carry forward this equation. A3 can be written as a plus 2d is equal to 26. Why a3? Because as I am explaining you again, it is our third term. So the general term formula for third term is a plus 2d. Now if I will get d from here, because a is already given, so at least I will get the common difference for the AP. That one is very important. So simply I am going to put 2 here in a. So if I will put here 2, it will be 2 plus 2d is equal to 26. Now simple equation transfer to this side, it is 2d is equal to 26 minus 2, 2d is equal to 24. So cancel it, d is equal to, we got 12. Now as we know, we have to add common difference for always the consecutive next coming term. So our first term is 2, so I will write here 2. So what is the missing term? What is 2 plus 12? 2 plus 12 is what? 14. So that is our what? Missing term. See how we are correct. If I'll add 14 to 12, 14 and 12, I will get what? 26. So by this way, we have just find out the missing term of an arithmetic progression. Now in this segment, the very important condition is what? We have to keep in mind the general term formula once again to write the particular equation of the given conditions. So one more question I am going to explain you. Let me solve you second question. See what is the second question here. The first term is missing, second term is 13, third term is missing, and fourth term is 3. So once again, first term is missing, second term is 13, third term is missing, and fourth term is 3. So if first term is missing, we are given second term, we used to write second term as a2 is equal to 13, and third term is not there, but fourth term is given a4 is equal to 3. Once again, we will put here general term formula, a2 can be written as a plus 2 minus 1 into d is equal to 13. So our equation will be a plus d is equal to 13. Now one thing I would like to tell you here, that if you know how to write general term of given nth term of AP, no need to show this step, you can write here directly a plus d is equal to 13. Same way our fourth term is given as a4 is equal to 3. So fourth term means what? We can write a plus 4 minus 1 into d is equal to 3. So it is a plus 3d is equal to 3. You can skip this step because a4 is there, so we can simply write a plus 3d is equal to 3. Now we have the two equations, first and the second, and we know all the method: elimination, substitution, cross multiplication. But elimination is quite bit easy and convenient to solve such a type of questions. So we'll go for elimination. We'll write here a plus d is equal to 13 and a plus 3d is equal to 3. Now for elimination we'll change the sign here, minus, minus and minus. So a will be cancelled. Now d minus 3d, it is minus 2d, and 13 minus 10 is what? 10. So 2 5s are 10. What we got? We got d is equal to minus 5. Clearly you can see that if second term is 13 and fourth term is 3, so it is obvious that d is what? In decreasing order. Now I will go for a. So I will put the value of d is equal to minus 5 in any one of the equation to find out a. So I will write here, putting, once again you will get a revision of elimination method, putting d is equal to minus 5 in equation 1. So we have a plus d is equal to 13. Now a plus d is what? Minus 5 is equal to 13. So a is equal to 13 plus 5. Why? Because minus 5 will transfer here, minus will become plus. So a is equal to 18. Now we got a is equal to 18. So our first term, can you see the question? First term a is equal to 18. If I am writing here 18 and this is what? 13. So I am correct because 18 minus 5. D is what? Minus 5. So we have to add the difference, either it is positive or negative. So we have to move accordingly. So difference is minus 5. So you can see clearly 18 minus 5 is 13. Now what will be the third term? What is 13 minus 5? 13 minus 5 is 8. See what is the difference between first and second question. In first question d was positive, so we added d for the next consecutive term, and in second term d is negative. After finding the first term, what you have to do? I have written the first term, and you can clearly see that there is a difference of minus 5. 13 minus 5, it is 8. Once again 8 minus 5, it is 3. So our missing term is what? See, the first term will be 18, then 13, then 8, and then the last one is 3. So this is what way to find the number of terms in the given AP. One more question I will do for you. Let me solve you question number 5th. I am writing the question here. You will find that the missing term is given. The first term is missing, 38, 1, 2, 3, and then it is minus 22. Now how many terms are missing here? You can see clearly. First term, second term is given, third term, fourth term, fifth term, and then you got minus 22. Okay, one thing should be highlighted in your mind very clear way, that if the terms are going to a negative term, it means that our AP is what? Negative. As well as one more idea you will get in your mind, that the value of D should be negative. So how to solve this question now? First term is A, second term is given, A2 is equal to 38. So A2 is equal to 38. So we know that general term formula of A2 is A plus D is equal to 38. Equation number 1. Now what is the next term is given here? It is third, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth term, A6 is given as minus 22. So what is the general term of A6? It is given as A plus 5D is equal to minus 22. Sorry. So again we got the two equations. So solving 1 and 2, by which method? I will use elimination method. It is a simple and proper way to solve, and you will get very less chance to incorrect the question. So A plus D is equal to 38, the first equation, equation number 1, and the second equation is A plus 5D is equal to minus 22, equation number 2. Now let's change the sign, minus, minus, plus. It is minus 4D is equal to 60, because this minus become plus. So D is equal to minus 60 by 4, and we got the value of D as minus 15. Now as I told you, if you see your AP, it is what in decreasing order. So that's why D is what? Minus 15. Now what we need to find? We have to find out the value of A. So putting D is equal to minus 15 in equation 1. So the equation is A plus D is equal to 38. A plus minus 15. The value of D, okay, 38. So A is equal to 38 plus 15. So A is equal to 53. Now we got the first term, 53. So let's write down the first term. First term is 53 in the block. Then see, second term is 38. Can you see clearly? If I will subtract the consecutive term, minus 15. So 53 minus 15, it will be 38. Now the next term is missing. So again I will subtract minus 15 from 38. What will get? Can you tell me? It is 23. One more missing term is there. So what is 23 minus 15? Continue to subtract now. 23 minus 15 is what? 8. One more missing term is here. Now what is 8 minus 15? As I told you, we have to either add or subtract the value of D for the next coming term. So 8 minus 15 will be minus 7. So we got all the remaining blocks, whatever empty here, 23, 8 minus 7. And then minus 7 and minus 15, it is minus 22. It is already given. Can you see here? So by this way, we used to find the missing term using general term formula. Clear? So dear students, whatever the questions has been left in this question number 3, please try to solve, and if you have any kind of doubt, you will ask me. Okay, have a good day, and tomorrow I will proceed further.